Hey you guys! Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, I am doing a travel tips video. I have decided to share with you my top 5 beauty items that I would take with me if I could only have a carry-on, and what I would do with them or how I would use them, I guess you could say, because as you know by now, I went to Halifax and I was so happy to go with Brit, so going to see her made it a bit easier to pack for travel. I will say that I did use some of her makeup because here lately I've been on a big Naked 2 kick by Urban Decay, but she has that palette, so I had no need to bring my eyeshadow with me. Tip number 1, go visit friends who have makeup. That is my tip. But yeah, so I didn't have to bring things like that, so I only took the essentials on my trip, and I'm sure you guys have seen my packing tips video, so you saw what I took to Halifax, but I figured I would show you what I would bring just for emergency, day-to-day emergency wear lipstick? Emergency wear makeup. So the first thing I would recommend is bringing a full coverage foundation. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. For reference, I am in the shade 2. This stuff you could get away with not using concealer. If you really didn't want to. Just for the sake of this video, I do not have concealer on my chin, and it has lots of acne on it right now. And there's one giant pimple, but you know, it's so big I can't hide it. A concealer wouldn't do it anyway. But this stuff is great. It eliminates a lot of the bags under my eyes, and you really don't need to go ahead and add any more makeup on top of it because it is full coverage. Very similar to the Estee Lauder Double Wear. So if you don't want to take a full, so I don't think I could take this on a plane, but what I did was oh no, I can't, it's only 30 mils, you're allowed 100 mils. But what I did was I actually went and had all of my liquid makeup just put in sample pods from Sephora. I just collected them like a couple weeks before I went, so I had enough makeup with me in sample pods, and that way I didn't take up so much space in my makeup bag, so I could include things like makeup brushes. Next tip is something multi-purpose. So I picked a bronzer. I actually took my Tarte Park Avenue Princess, but I just grabbed my Too Faced one. Not only is it travel size, but it's a bronzer. You can also use it as a transition color in your eye. So if you were just doing like a nude eye look, or you just really didn't want to put a lot of eye makeup on, dusting your bronzer just in your crease makes a world of difference. So you can use it on your cheeks, or on the contours of your cheeks, your forehead, your nose, your crease, and you can do eyes and you can do face with that. And luckily that bronzer would help me if I needed to fill in my brows. But aside from that, speaking of filling in my brows, I would just use a brown eyeliner if I didn't have my eye pencil with me. And then this eyeliner obviously can line your eyes. So that's a multi-purpose feature right there as well. So you can pretty much get away with doing your whole face with like 3 products if you don't want to bring blush. For me, blush is never a necessity. My cheeks kind of get red as we go anyway, so it's kind of good for me not to wear blush all the time. This I don't really have too much of a multi-purpose for, but I need mascara. If I don't have mascara, my eyes do not look awake. I'm a totally different person when I have mascara on. Like, my eyes just look so much more open. I always say fake it till you make it, and this is one of the reasons why. Mascara does it. Luckily, I have a lot of travel sizes kicking around from Ipsy's and Top Boxes, so taking travel size makeup was quite easy for me. You can also take mascara, and it will double as an eyeliner if you have a fine point brush. So that's another multi-purpose thing. And then my other suggestion is take a nude lippy. If I really wanted to get like a wash of color out of this for my cheeks, if I buffed it in, I could use it as blush as well. This is the Maybelline Touch of Spice matte lipstick, and I love it. It's super, super versatile, and I really like it. So that's a bonus. So those would be the 5 makeup things I would take with me, because I know, since I did go see Brit, she still has highlighters and blush and a couple of eyeshadow palettes, so there's options available to me, and we have very similar skin tones, so I'm not too worried about it. But if I didn't have to take any other makeup, I would just take that stuff and I'd be fine for a weekend trip. Another thing I would recommend bringing, though, just as a side note, if you want to sub something out, maybe a Naked Basics palette, because there's only 6 shadows in there, but you can also do your brows with that as well. And if you're pale enough, you could probably use one of the darker shadows as a bronzer. Someone's car alarm is going off. Can't you tell I'm filming? Oh my god, I didn't think that was going to work, but it did. Cool! Yay! So, with all that being said, you guys, if you have any suggestions for other people on what to take when they are traveling in their carry-on for beauty products, leave them down below. I'm curious to hear because who knows, I might take some of your suggestions on my next trip. Give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you watch the vacation vlogs, which are linked in the description box down below. Hit that subscribe button and become a part of our beautiful family here on this little corner of the internet. And don't forget to turn on notifications. Some of you guys have been messaging me saying my videos are not going into your subscription boxes. And I'm sorry about that, but YouTube sucks. So make sure you hit that little bell, turn on notifications, and I promise my face will pop up all the time. And I'm really sorry about that, but I love you for it. And until next time, guys.